Actually, now the latest news is that they are repurposing the ivermectin for use against cancer.
Yeah.
Which is now there is a lot of truth in the use of ivermectin,
Yeah.
which is kept from us because the big farmers see that as a big threat to their financial back or bank. Okay, so that is the two things that I'm very happy about. First, meeting together all you here, first time. Two, at least to have one of my past president here to meet all of you, and later on take a photo, a group photo. Okay, at least you know who are our presidents. Now, I think some of you are very interested and have asked me about the way forward for now. Okay, I remember when we first started, or when I first joined, I think it's about 2018, if I'm not remember, Amanda, yeah? I'm sorry, during Amanda time. And then I think Monica would know after time. That time, I think we only have about 12 to 13 members only. Very few members. But today, I think we have grown it up to more than 70s. And actually, on my hand, applicants, there are at least 5 in waiting, because I told them now is December, please begin your membership 2025. Okay, so I'm holding a KID them, keep them in view until next year. So there will be a few more joining us, and then I think our group will grow, and hopefully there will be more meetings like this, and also some kind of a conference, a health conference, whereby I think members can actually come to speak about the practice and about the things that they are using to help the patient, and also to give case studies. In mind, of course, I have Dr. Wong here. He is very good with his Dr. Ralph medicine, and now he has got a new machine, hyperthermia, okay, which is a very good use for cancer treatment. These are the things that we would like to share as a practitioner. For me, I have 40 years of experience working as a naturopath, including in medical hospital. I'm from East Malaysia, for some of you, let you know that I'm from East Malaysia. I have practiced in the Norma Medical Specialist Center, which is a Sarawak government hospital, built for the YBs and ministers only. So it's a very private hospital. Okay, but they are open up to the public as well. But the equipment is state of the art, because when I was there as one of the senior managers sitting in the committee, in the board there, the chairman told us there is no budget limit for purchase of equipment. So don't ask about that. So there's nothing about it. Right. So forward to 2025, and then also we will see that by March, 1st of March 2025, there will be the enforcement of the TCM 2016 Act. But it doesn't apply to us yet, because it only applies to the 6 recognized modalities. That means the traditional Chinese medicine, the traditional Indian medicine, the traditional Malay medicine, the chiropractic, the osteopath, the homeopathy. Okay, those 6 modalities. Naturopath is not yet in. Reason is, number one, they are not sure what hiccups they will face along the way with these 6 modalities when they enforce the enforcement. Okay. 2, they are under manpower. They are understaffed actually. 3, there is actually no one who is a specialist inside the TCM, KKM side, who is a naturopath, who is a chiropractic, who is an osteopath, who is a traditional Chinese medicine, all built into one. That means you have to be integrative in everything to know exactly what field, in which field they are taking on. They are basically from pharmacists. Their background is in pharmacy. Their background is in medical doctor, medicine, Western medicine, and surgery. But in our natural path field, because natural path is also can include the traditional Chinese medicine, anything, okay? Anything that is natural is considered natural medicine. So they are having issues, and I can see they will have more issues as they start to tackle with each modalities. Okay, so let's wait and see. Secondly, of course, they said you can apply to be recognized. They have openly said that. They have extended the deadline to actually December. But because we are members of the Federation of Complementary Medicine, the FCNMM, the mother organization, which is considered one of the 6 designated organizations under the KKM. Now, council member, FCNM is a council member. Now, what happened was that some of the members, just like us, who are members of the federation, they have applied to be recognized. What happened was that I'm observing what are the procedures and what is the outcomes. Some of them have gone through to stage 3 already. What happened was that when we asked them, now what did KKM say to you? So after we've gone through all those stages, they said, wait 3 years time. So to me, if you know the procedure is number 1 to be recognized, you fill all that form. The first step is to get everyone, every society in Malaysia that is under natural path practice. That means whichever society under ROS, Register of Society, that have registered as natural medicine or natural path, you must get their leaders to come together and agree on a syllabus, which is very, very difficult. Okay, everybody says their syllabus is the best. No one will compromise. So that one is one of the hurdle. And then to get to know all the leaders to come together is also a big hurdle. Okay, just like here, getting all the members to come is already a big task already, you know. It's a big issue already, you know. What more to say to get the leaders of all the societies, all the associations who are in natural party or practice to come to sit down and agree? Almost impossible. Some of the society already sounded out. It's impossible. Until, of course, the TCM have to step in as an arbitrator and present them, this is the syllabus that you should all adopt. That's it. Final. Like that. So these are the things that is happening. So that's why I am not keen to rock the boat yet. I'll adopt what we call wait and see. See what happens. But I am not wait and see sleeping on it. I came here a few days ago. Actually, I have talked to someone who is operating a diploma in natural medicine. That is MQA approved. Because one of the criteria of being recognized by the TCM, KKM is that the syllabus must be MQA approved. MQA stands for Malaysia Qualification Agency approved. The recognizing body for all the degrees for all the universities. So if your is not, it is the equivalent of accreditation. So to get the MQA is not easy. Even for that college, it took them 3 years. And then, number one, that MQA is not forever. It's for a 5 years period only. After that, you need to renew. The university I'm in, the University of Technology in Sarawak, okay, which is state government universities, okay, they have the PhD program for the master, for the engineering, MQA approved 5 years up already. They are literally begging people to fill up the vacancy of postdoctoral, which they could not fulfill. And after that, they have to drop that program. So, if you think about MQA, I have been involved in it, I'm not keen at all. Okay? So unless there is a college and institution that is already MQA approved, which there is one. And I have talked to the director, who is a medical doctor actually, and we are going to collaborate, and he is going to work closely with us, and his students will also join NUM as members, and eventually they can also join as student members. So this is the future. So if KKM or TCM should one day require us to be registered, I do have one institution that is ready with MQA and with the right syllabus for us. So that, because when the law come in, what happened was that they cannot penalize you. For example, if your qualification does not meet what the KKM wants, they will organize what we call a capacity building course, CBC they call it, whereby the approved center will conduct the courses for you for 6 months, and the fees are limited. They are actually under what we call mandated by the KKM that it should not be more than 1,500, something like that. So that you can all take the courses, upgrade it, and then approve. Then you can be registered with the KKM. And this is one of the ruling lah. They have to, because if not, they will face a lot of lawyer cases against them. Because everyone, people like Dr. Wong, like me, we have more than 60 years of, 40 years of practice. You want to deregister us? Okay, we'll have our lawyers ready anytime. So there is that kind of thing they are worried about also. So of course they will give you leeway, they will give you some means for you to attend to their criteria. Okay, fair enough then. So I think, what else I want to say? Well, that is for the future. But as I said, as a natural path practitioner, you will see that post-COVID time, okay, post-2021, when the COVID-19 vaccine was rolled out, first thing I think you observed was that there were a lot of cases of strokes. Not strokes among elderly patients, 70 years old, 80 years old. It was stroke among like teenagers, 15 years old, 18 years old, which is an unusual phenomenon. Okay, that was the first phase of observation. Because in 2020, a lot of my patients asked me, Doc, what do you think about this mRNA thing, the vaccine thing? I said, it won't be good. Then you go, what observation will you get, will you see? I said it's a 5 years period. At that time in 2020, I predicted 5 years period. It can be beyond that. True enough, 2021 we had a stroke. 2022, what happened was myocarditis. Okay, you have all these myocarditis among secondary school children. Pericarditis among secondary children, which is again unusual. The doctors acknowledge it, but they don't know what caused it. Then 2023, you suddenly have an uprise of cancers, all kinds of cancer, and these are tubal cancers. You have a 25 years old young lady in the prime of life. Every year they have tested mammogram, anything clear, clean bill. But suddenly, when they did the final test in 2023, it's stage 4 breast cancer. It's not stage 1, it's not stage 2, it's stage 4. This is tubal cancer. I give you a case myself. My own auntie, okay, is a sister of the Director General, okay, of a hospital. Every year, this brother of his will send him for clinical checkup. And every year, it was a clean bill. But today is 2024, 23, actually 2022. He took her for a 4th jab of Pfizer. 4th jab, booster jab. Suddenly, 2 months later on, she complained of an acute sharp pain in her abdomen. So she went for checkup. Scan show that she has got sigmoid colon cancer, 4th stage. And of course, I couldn't interfere much because her brother is a medical doctor. Okay, I can't do it. The worst thing you'll learn that in your career as natural path, that the worst patient is your own people, your closest one to you. They are your strongest critics and they are your strongest disbelievers. Okay? You will learn that. So, of course, he did all the things, the surgery, the chemo, the radiation, everything. But sadly, 3 months later, she passed away. That's it. So, after the tubal cancer, this year, 2024, we observe an uprise of dementia. Now, dementia usually in the past occurs with people that are really elderly, 80-something years old, 90-something years old, 100 years old. Okay? They've forgotten who you are, forgotten your name. Ask how many times have you eaten already? Have you eaten yet? Time less than 2 minutes, I ask you, have you eaten yet? Now, these are occurring with people under 30 years old. Singapore has an acronym YOD, Young Onset Dementia, in Singapore now. Lawrence Wong is going to have a hard time. Okay? I'm sure Lee Hsien Loong is very happy to look that, because you know in Singapore, for dementia to occur among under 30 years old population, and this is the productive population of Singapore, is going to affect the economy very, very badly. They are worried. To tell you the truth, every community has a center to cater for dementia in Singapore. They are more advanced than us. They have taken up training for caregivers on dementia in Singapore. That's a fact. You have to be aware of that. And the caregiver is in the worst position, because you are with the patient day and night, 24 hours. And the worst thing is they are usually your loved ones. and there is very high emotional stress on the caregiver. And now we are starting to recognize not so much as the victim, but we are starting to look at the health care of the caregiver of these people, because they are really in need of help. Whereas the dementia, they don't know what is happening. They don't know anything anymore. But the caregiver is the one that is under heavy stress. So this is 2024. 2025, next month, I don't know. But keep your eyes and ears open. Because I think there is more to come. Definitely. But for here, I want you, for those of you who are practitioners, most of you have taken the COVID-19 vaccine. Either the Pfizer, or AJ, or Moderna, or Sinovac. But I can tell you that today, there are 2 persons in this room that did not take a single shot. Dr. Wong.
And me.
You. And Monica. 3 people. Who has not taken a single shot. Good on you. Good on you. I took the 3rd shot booster because I had to travel to see my parents that time. I have no choice. I know the side effect. Even the Sinovac one, after the 3rd shot, I can feel the effect, the side effect of it. And from that day onwards, I was looking at ways and means how to reverse it. Because if I don't, that's the end of my career also. So, we are all on the search. But next time, I think we can have some mini conference whereby we can share our case studies, whereby we can share our treatments, and let everyone learn about it. So I hope that you people will support that conference when it comes to, and then I think it will be very useful for all practitioners, including caregivers. Okay, I think that's all I have to say. Thank you very much for coming to this meeting. And I know some of you come from other states, including Dr. Bhaskaran from Johor. Okay, and I'm very happy that that we all make it tonight. So there's still a lot of food there. I know that it's not good to overeat. But I'm sure that you have some digestive enzymes to help you to break it down tonight. Okay? And that should be it. Alright, give yourself a pat on the back and thank you. One more thing for the natural path practitioners here, the new ones here. My terms is coming, or this present committee is coming to the end on the March 2025.
Continue lah.
I'm also a caregiver to my parents. Okay, so it's a very heavy burden. But I might consider, because might have to carry it forward at least to prepare the successor for the future because of the upcoming of the TCM 2016 Act. I think true enough, because I have been involved in the academic field for more than 15 years with various universities and so on, as a professor, as a lecturer, as a coordinator and so on. So I think I know most of the syllabus that the institution do and also what the MQA are looking for. I may just continue on, and but if someone is ready as a successor, I can always quit in the middle of it and hand over the realm. But then I won't leave you people stranded, abandoned. I won't abandon you people. Okay, we will always be there as seniors to support your people. And I think that will be the way. And I sincerely hope that come this AGM, okay, before March 2025, that some of you will really take up the challenge to be in the committee in NAM. Because I can tell you, in these 2 years or 4 years, I have been with NAM and learned a lot of things, and also it is a very good platform for all of us to interact, because you really need a body, a platform for all of us to gather together once in a while and share our knowledge. I'm sure like Dr. Wong and me, we are already in our late, 60 plus already. So this, what we can leave behind as a legend is to share with you our knowledge. That's all we can do. Okay. Thank you. Good night.